Hi, my name is Spec 5 Ronald Tasaki. I was in the U.S. Army, served 3 years in the Army, and I first was stationed in Germany, and I volunteered to go to Vietnam, which they sent me, and I flew to Vietnam on my 21st birthday, and we landed in Bien Hoa Air Force Base, and the first greeting I got when I got there, like that, the airfield was being bombarded, and the plane landed about a mile from where where our landing point was. He told us to get the hell off his plane, and they threw our baggage out, and we had to grab our baggage and run to the hangar, which was about a mile away. So that was my first sight of Vietnam like that, and already I was scared. And after we got in there like this, then they checked us in and everything, and I got one of the Chinooks out to where I thought I was going to be assigned. I winded up in Dang Ha with the 3rd Marine Division. And I don't know how they got their orders mixed up and how I winded up there. I was there for a week with the Marines, and I got quite a bit of tasting of combat up there because they were being constantly, bombarded with rockets and gunfire and everything. Finally, my orders came in, and I flew back to Da Nang, where I stayed there for a week, and then they finally assigned me up north to Phu Bai with the 24th Corps, which was just starting, and I was originally attached to 101st Airborne Division, and I didn't want to argue with their paperwork and such, which I think they screwed up a lot on. Anyway, I went to the 24th Corps like that, signed in, and I worked for the adjutant general there while I was there, and in the meantime we had to go out in the field every other week like that for 3 or 4 days, and contact the enemy, and that was pretty frightening as itself too. And then come back to our base camp. We stayed for a week and a half. Pull guard duty, or what they call shit burning detail, and work in a mess hall, Anyway, while we were when we did go out in the field like that, a lot of the times we go out there with a deuce and a half, and we tracked previous firefights like this, and we had to go and pick up bodies. And if you all know like that, every military guy carries 2 dog tags, one regular dog tag and one with a bit in there, bite. And that's what we had to do. Is when we found the body, we have to rip the dog tags off, put the one with the bit in the mouth like that, and kick the jaw shut so it locks between the teeth, and put the other one in our pocket. So when we came back, we turned those in, and they knew whose body we were bringing in and such like that. And I don't know. It was kind of a weird war. After being in there a couple of months like that, I said, I started wondering what's this war all about and why are we here? But I couldn't do nothing about it, so I just had to stick it out. And so I served my time in Vietnam, and I seen a lot, a lot of my friends get killed, and a lot of mishaps that the U.S. government did, and so I just thought I'd make this recording so they don't make the same mistake in the future if we have another war like this, which I hope they don't. Thank you.